Hey guys, welcome to a review for Rhythm Heaven, which is available for the Nintendo DS. Now I've played Rhythm Heaven quite a bit since the day it was released back in April, and I feel comfortable enough giving you guys my review on it. So we'll go ahead and get started. Rhythm Heaven started out in Japan. It's quite popular over there. It started on the Game Boy Advance, and now it's finally made its way onto the DS with its touchscreen controls that work really, really well. So basically you hold your Nintendo DS notebook style. If you've ever played Hotel Dusk, then you'll be familiar with that. You have your left screen, which is basically just your screen, and your right screen is, of course, your touch screen. And like I said, all you're doing is using your stylus and touching on the screen to complete these cool, quirky little mini games that you have here. There are 10 stages in all, and throughout each tier, you have 5 levels. And you want to work your way up to the remix, which is the final level in each tier. And basically the remix is a combination of all of these stages combined into one. So that's pretty cool, and I love the remixes. The remixes are probably the best part of the game, just because it's a nice little cool remix of all of those stages that you've been playing through. Basically, let's go ahead and get into a quick little game here so you guys can see what Rhythm Heaven is all about. Now, Rhythm Heaven is probably one of the easiest games you'll ever pick up and play, but you might have a problem with it if you don't have rhythm. If you're rhythmless, then you might have a problem with this. Basically, all you have to do is tap on the screen and flick the screen along with the music and the actions going on the screen, and you will basically be good at the game. Before you start, though, each game gives you a little, you can practice things, but since I already know how to play this mini game, I don't need to practice. Oh, okay. Not doing well. So you have random, quirky type of stuff going on. As you can tell, I'm playing these as a duck, and I'm following the directions that the leader's telling me. And I'm doing all this just by tapping on the screen. So yeah, that's the gist of the game. Basically, as I said, you're just tapping, flicking. Sometimes you'll get a game where you have to rub a little bit. But at the end of every game, you get judged. And you can either get a superb, an okay, or just okay. And you're going to want to get superbs because superbs give you medals where you can unlock other things in the game. And, you know, just for this game being a rhythm game, you know, a rhythm-based game, there really isn't that much to do, but it has a lot of replayability because there are a lot of unlockables in the game, a lot of unlockables and a lot of things for you to go back on and try to perfect your rhythm skills and get better. So let me show you a little bit of the remixes. Now, if you guys haven't noticed, the graphics in this game are very simple, but they work really well. I love the colors, and they're not, you know, complicated at all, and I think that it pulls it off. So yeah, go ahead and stop that. But that's just a remix. It's all the games that you've played throughout each tier, and it really is a lot of fun, and it's very addicting. The one complaint, though, that I will say about Rhythm Heaven is that some of the games don't do a good job of telling you what you're supposed to do. I had a few problems with some of the games. Wasn't sure how to actually complete it and what I was actually doing wrong. So there's a lot of trial and error going on. You might find yourself playing through some of these games a couple times, a dozen times or so before you actually pull it off. The game is pretty punishing with the difficulty because, it might look easy in the beginning, but as you go further into the game and start to unlock some of the harder levels, it does become punishing, and you really don't want to mess up, because if you mess up, I think at least 2 or 3 times, and you're going to automatically fail and have to start again. So it really does make you want to keep playing and trying to perfect all of these levels that the game has. Now, once you get medals or once you perfect some of the things, you begin to unlock things. You have Battle of the Bands, which is where you can play through all of the songs. You're battling against another band, basically, and you follow the instructions of another band member, a guitar member. You're playing all of these songs on the guitar, all the songs in the game on the guitar, and that's pretty cool. That's really hard, though. I haven't really gotten into that much because it's kind of hard. You can also go to the cafe and listen to some of the music. If you have perfected whatever game that you perfected, you can listen to the music from that game. And I love the music in this game. I just love the combination of all the different genres. You have a little bit of jazz, a little bit of pop. You have some rock in there, techno. Really is cool. Great combination of genres in this game. Now, you can also go and once you get enough medals, you can play some of the endless games, which is basically playing, small little games to get the high scores. There's coin toss, shoot 'em up. Let me play a little bit of this so you guys can get a feel of what this is all about. Basically, you just have to flick it and try to catch it. And as you can see, I didn't do well in that at all. So there's tons of little games like that. There are also rhythm toys, which are basically useless. You don't really do anything with that. There's silly little things that, basically just you can play with. That's about it. Move it like you're drawing a circle. That's what it tells you to do. Yeah. I don't know what the point of that is, but it's in there. And you also have your guitar lessons and your technical guitar lessons, which will help you with Battle of the Bands. So that's basically it. Rhythm Heaven is a fun game. It definitely has a lot of things to unlock. And while there aren't that many levels in the game, you're definitely going to keep playing through some of these missions, these levels, time after time after time, just to perfect it and get better and gain medals. It's very similar to WarioWare, just because it's these short little mini games, but the only thing that's different is that you're playing it to the rhythm of certain genres of music. It really is a lot of fun and addicting, and it's real quirky and has a lot of charisma, and it's just a blast to play through. So if you're a fan of the rhythm genre, you're definitely going to want to at least check out Rhythm Heaven. Play through it a little bit and have fun with it. So Rhythm Heaven is going to be a 9.0. It definitely is one of the better rhythm games that I have played. And, it's even better that it's on a portable. And you just pop your headphones into the DS, and, there's been plenty of times I found myself humming some of the tunes of the songs in this game. But before I let you guys go, I want to tell you, if you buy this game or if you rent it, whatever it is, however you get your hands on it, please make sure you have a screen protector, because if you don't, this game is punishing on the screen, on your touch screen. You're going to get scratches and all types of stuff. So please play it with the screen protector, because you don't want scratches on your Nintendo DS touch screen.